Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new Halacha for you, and it's for Tuesday, the 8th day of March. Here we go. So when choosing a proper place to go hear the Megillah being read in Shul, it is most appropriate for you to choose a big Shul. Why am I all about a big Shul? Like, what's the matter with a small Shul? So there is a phrase out of our Tanakh which says, Berov Am Hadras Melech. When there's a lot of people, it's more glory to the king. So when the Megillah is read in the presence of a large crowd, it's a very glorifying situation to God's enhancement of the story. You know that he hid himself throughout the story. You don't really hear God's name throughout the Megillah reading, but God was clearly pulling the strings, making the whole story happen. And we want to acknowledge that, and there's a great acknowledgement when there's a large crowd all seeing that, saying that, hearing that all at the same time. If it happens, though, that the shul that you want to go to, which does have a large crowd, also makes it very difficult to hear the Megillah because there's a crazy amount of noise and perhaps talking, which would be horrible and everything. So then you don't have to go to that shul if it's not glorifying God's name, if it's read in a way that you can't properly hear it. Then you would choose the smaller place so that you would hear the Megillah in its entirety. But if you have a big shul available with a nice, large, glorifying crowd, and you can also hear it beautifully and it's respectfully laned and read beautifully, then you should go to that shul if possible. If there isn't a minyan, let's say you just have like 6 men, and there's only one man who knows how to read the Megillah, he can still read the Megillah for the other 5, just like you would do in the shul. And he'll even say the brachas before, but it's still not the full deal. It's not a minyan, and like for one example is you wouldn't say the bracha at the end of the Megillah reading. That bracha at the end of the Megillah reading with God's name and everything is only recited if you have a minyan present. If you are an individual reading it, an individual can say that final bracha that's at the end of the Megillah, but leaving out Elokeinu melech haolam. He'd have to leave out God's name and King of the universe and all that, and that's because you only say that when you have, in that last bracha, you only say that if you have the presence of a minyan. When a Bal Koreh, the reader, reads the Megillah in Shul to the congregation, an unusual thing is done to the actual parchment, and that is, the parchment is rolled all the way out before they begin, and then it's folded over and over, and the Bal Koreh, as he reads, he keeps reading from the top fold, and when he finishes that fold, they arrange it that he gets to the next one and everything, and that's the way the reading is supposed to be done when reading it in a shul to all the people. But you prepare that before the Megillah reading so that you don't have a whole, like a bracha, and then a long pause while they fold it up. So you do all the folding, and then you make the brachas and go right into the reading of the Megillah. And the people who are listening to the Megillah, they don't have to do any folding whatsoever. If you're reading the Megillah for somebody else and it's not in a minyan situation or a shul situation, then that folding is not done. The reason that we have this folding of the Megillah is because the Megillah is referred to as an igeris, a letter, and letters are commonly folded in that fashion. So we'd like to fulfill, it's a custom, like to fulfill that igeris modality, and we do that by folding it over before all of the reading. And again, the people who are listening to the Megillah, even in the shul, they can have their Megillah in the regular rolled up fashion. Only the Bal Koreh in the shul, the reader for the entire congregation, he's the only one who has the Megillah prepared to be read in that fashion. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.